In 1996, he wed actress Robin Wright, raising 2 children before divorcing in 2010. His third marriage was to Layla George in 2020, ending in divorce after just over a year. Passionate, fiery, and complex Penn's marriages mirror his volatile persona. Barcept, Alec Baldwin married 2 times. Alec Baldwin married Kim Basinger in 1993, forming one of Hollywood's hottest couples and welcoming daughter Ireland Baldwin. Their bitter divorce in 2002 included custody battles. In 2012, he married Hilaria Thomas, a yoga instructor, and built a large family with 6 children. Baldwin's marital journey went from chaos to stability, now centered around his bustling household. Part 8. Sylvester Stallone married 3 times. Sylvester Stallone, the man behind Rocky and Rambo, first married Sasha Jack in 1974, who supported him during his struggling years. They divorced in 1985. Soon after, he wed actress Brigitte Nielsen, but the marriage lasted only 19 months. His third marriage to Jennifer Flavin in 1997 has endured, raising 3 daughters together. Stallone's final act in love seems to echo his on-screen resilience. Part 9. Bruce Willis married 2 times. Bruce Willis, the die-hard icon, married Demi Moore in 1987. Raising 3 daughters, they divorced in 2000 but remained close co-parents. In 2009, and married model Emma Hemming, with whom he has 2 more daughters. Amid his battle with dementia, Emma has become his steadfast support. Willis's marriages showcase both glamorous highs and tender devotion. Part 10. Kevin Costner married 2 times. Kevin Costner married college sweetheart Cindy Silva in 1978, raising 3 children before divorcing in 1994. In 2004, he wed designer Christine Baumgartner, with whom he had 3 more children. Their marriage lasted nearly 20 years before a 2023 divorce shocked fans. Costner's union reflect love, loss, and the pressures of fame. Part 11. Richard Gere married 3 times. Richard Gere wed supermodel Cindy Crawford in 1991, a glamorous but short-lived marriage. In 2002, he married actress Carrie Lowell, sharing a son before divorcing in 2016. His third and current marriage is with Spanish activist Alejandra Silva, 2018, with whom he has 2 children. Gere's late-life marriage is both romantic and purposeful, balancing family and philanthropy. Part 12. Harrison Ford married 3 times. Harrison Ford's first marriage was to Mary Marquardt, 1964-1979. During his struggling years as a carpenter turned actor, He later wed screenwriter Melissa Matheson 1983–2004, with whom he had 2 children. In 2010, Ford married actress Callista Flockhart, raising her adopted son together. Their enduring bond proves that love can arrive at any age. Part 3. Michael Douglas, married those times. Michael Douglas married Deandra Luker in 1977, divorcing in 2000 with a $45 million settlement. That same year, he wed Catherine Zeta-Jones in a lavish ceremony. Despite separations and health battles, they remained together, raising 2 children and standing as one of Hollywood's most enduring couples. Part 14. Ben Affleck, married 2 times. Ben Affleck wed Jennifer Garner in 2005, raising 3 children before their 2015 divorce. Years later, he rekindled his early 2002 romance with Jennifer Lopez, marrying her in 2022. The Bennifer love story, once thought finished, returned triumphantly nearly 20 years later. Part 15. Robert Downey Jr., married 2 times. Robert Downey Jr. married Deborah Falconer in 1992, but his addictions tore the marriage apart by 2004. He later met producer Susan Levin, marrying her in 2005. With her support, he rebuilt his career and became Iron Man, symbolizing his rebirth in both love and life. Part 16. Will Smith, married 2 times. Will Smith's first marriage to Cherie Zampino, 1992–1995, brought him son Trey. In 1997, he wed Jada Pinkett, with whom he shares Jaden and Willow. Their marriage faced public challenges, from Jada's admissions of entanglements to the infamous Oscar slap in 2022. Still, their partnership endures in complex, unconventional ways. Part 17. Tom Hanks, married 2 times. Tom Hanks married Samantha Lewis in 1978, having 2 children before divorcing in 1987. He later married actress Rita Wilson in 1988, building one of Hollywood's strongest marriages. Through illness and fame, they have stood by each other, raising 2 sons. Hanks often calls himself the luckiest man alive thanks to Wilson. Part 18. Pierce Brosnan, married 2 times. Pierce Brosnan married Cassandra Harris in 1980, loving her deeply until her death from cancer in 1991. He later married journalist Keely Shea Smith in 2001. Raising 2 sons together, Brosnan's devotion, both to his late wife's memory and to Keely, made him one of Hollywood's most admired husbands. Part 19. Robert De Niro, married 2 times. Robert De Niro married actress Dion Abbott in 1976, fathering Raphael and adopting Drana. They divorced in 1988. In 1997, he married Grace Hightower, with whom he had 2 children. Though the marriage was turbulent until their 2018 separation, despite challenges, De Niro remains devoted to his children, balancing family with a legendary career. Part 8. Brad Pitt, married 2 times. Brad Pitt, one of the most charming faces in Hollywood, conquered audiences through roles from Fight Club to Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. His personal life, however, became just as famous. Pitt first married Jennifer Aniston in 2000, creating one of Hollywood's golden couples. But after 5 years, they divorced. In 2014, he married Angelina Jolie, raising 6 children together and drawing worldwide attention. Yet after a decade, the marriage collapsed with lawsuits and disputes. Pitt remains an icon, and his romantic future still a mystery. Part 2. Tom Cruise, married 3 times. Tom Cruise, the legendary action star of Mission Impossible, had 3 marriages that fascinated the world. First to Mimi Rogers, 1987, who introduced him to Scientology, ending in divorce 3 years later. Then to Nicole Kidman, 1990-2001, forming one of the most glamorous couples of the 92nd, adopting 2 children. Finally to Katie Holmes, 2006-2012, with whom he shares daughter Suri Cruz. Each marriage was high profile, but each ended, leaving Cruz today single and mysterious. Part 3. George Clooney, married 2 times. George Clooney, Hollywood's eternal gentleman, once claimed he would never marry again after divorcing actress Talia Balsam in 1993. Yet in 2014, he surprised the world marrying Amal Alamuddin, a brilliant human rights lawyer. Together they welcomed twins and became a global power couple, balancing glamour with philanthropy. Clooney, once Hollywood's most famous bachelor, finally found lasting love. Part 4. Johnny Depp, married 4 times. Johnny Depp, the eccentric star best known as Jack Sparrow, married Lorianne Allison in 1983. A quiet union that ended after 2 years. Decades later, he married Amber Heard in 2015, a marriage that spiraled into accusations, lawsuits, and one of the most watched trials of the century. Their split left Depp's reputation scarred but later restored by a favorable verdict. His marriages reflect both serenity and storm. Part 5. Nicolas CAGE, married single times. Nicolas CAGE, unpredictable and intense, married Patricia Arquette, 1995-2001. Then famously Lisa Marie Presley in 2002, a short-lived 4-month union. He next married Alice Kim in 2004, a relationship lasting 12 years and producing a son. After a 4-day marriage to Erica Koike in 2019, he wed Riko Shibata in 2021. In 2022, they welcomed a daughter. Cage's romantic life has been as dramatic as his film roles. Part 9, Sean Penn, married 3 times. Sean Penn, acclaimed for Mystic River and Milk, first married Madonna, 1985-1989. Their turbulent relationship filled with fights and rumors